We are back with Death Mark. We just about completed Chapter 3. Let's go ahead and complete Chapter 3. Are you retiring to bed? Yes. Good night. And that's Chapter 3. We did it. I beat it. I'm so good. Hanayome. End of Chapter 3. Wow, I got a trophy so fast. This is my most efficient stream yet. It's been 3 days since Hanayome. All of the other mark bearers left the mansion. I'm the only one here now. Wow. I wonder when I'll be free of this mark. When can I leave this place? Oh yeah, back here. There's not even a scrap of meaningful information around. Hello there, Vakafan. Welcome. I looked around Sayakujo's bedroom to try to find something Mary mentioned. It's impolite to rummage through a woman's things, but I don't have the luxury to not do it. Also, she's dead. What's she gonna do, get mad? Although, actually, she probably could, considering how many ghosts we've met. I searched every inch of the room, even under the carpet, but I came up empty. Oh wait, this glaring bloodstain! Seeing the dried blood on the floor reminds me of that horrifying sight I saw. I think it was the dried blood. No, it was the flower woman. That is pretty freaky. That's very Fatal Frame 4. I don't want to die like that. That sole reason has been my driving force in my struggle to survive since that day. But how long can I keep this up? That thought fills me with such dread that it feels like my legs could give out. After searching everywhere I can, I made a stock door sound and leave the bedroom. The deserted entrance hall feels colder than usual. Thinking on it, it's already been over a week since I first came here. I've gotten completely used to this strange mansion. It's not really something I want to admit. How do you do, Lord Yashiki? Mary gives me her usual greeting in her monotone voice. She's still a complete mystery, though I can't say I'm not grateful to have someone to talk to now that everyone's gone. Did you locate the master key? No, I didn't. I see. I was sure that it would be there. I've searched every accessible inch of the mansion and found no info of value. All that's left is the locked room. I'm trying to find the Kujo Mansion master key so I can open it. Mary said she thought it might be in Sayakujo's bedroom, but it clearly was a bust. It is obvious I should have spoken with Lady Saya more before she died. I deeply apologize. Her voice carries a hint of sadness. She almost seems human when she does that. Looking more closely at her, I'm struck all over again by just how strange she is. I haven't really thought about it lately since I've been struggling to survive, but how did she come into existence? Hey, Mary? How did you come into existence? Were you made by Sayakujo? No, I have served the Kujo family since before Lady Saya was born. I was already here at the mansion when I opened my eyes the first time. They say tools used for many years can come to house deities or souls. I may be something similar. So you're like a Kujo guardian deity? That is an exaggeration, though I would be very pleased if I could achieve such a status. Lady Saya's fate was most unfortunate. I will do my utmost to respect her wish to save all who bear the mark. Her clear green eyes stare at me. Green, I guess that's one way of putting it. Lord Yashiki, thanks to you, many mark bearers have been saved. I am sure that Lady Saya would be extremely grateful to you. I very much feel the same way. Her voice is emotionless, but it sounds just a bit softer than usual. Her face can't show it, but it feels like she's trying to express her gratitude. Now, Lord Yashiki, it seems a new mark bearer has made their way to the mansion. Like you do! I hope you can find some clue as to the spirit that gave you your mark. We gotta have another person to possibly die, hopefully save. Welcome to the stream, Fool Arcana. Before she can even finish her sentence, there's a knock at the front door. It's an anime character. A girl bounces in wearing a fancy outfit. I blink dumbfoundedly at her appearance. Nice to meet you. Good morning. It's the middle of the night. Oh, right, sorry. I'm used to saying it as a greeting. So Dr. Kujo lives here, right? Madame Yasuoka told me to come. Is Dr. Saya around? Hello there, JD. Welcome. Madame Yasuoka. Yep. No clue who that is. Sorry, but Saya Kujo isn't here. I'm Kazuo Yashiki. I guess you could say I'm representing her right now. Are you here about the scar? I can help. Yeah, that's it exactly. It's actually called the mark, right? If you get it, your memoirs become a mess, and so does your spelling, and you die soon after. That's what Madame Yasuoka said. Well, color me surprised. Turns out, like I tell my students, if you read something out loud, you'll catch little errors like that. I didn't think anyone besides Saya Kujo knew about the mark. But this girl, she knows what'll happen to her, but for some reason she doesn't look depressed at all. Aren't you scared? Yeah, I'm terrified, but being a scaredy cat's embarrassing. I want to hurry and fix this whole mark thing for my fans, too. I'm a pro, and forgetting the lyrics up on stage is a definite no-go. That is awkward and a half. I think I know what line of work she's in. I don't know, clerical work in a cubicle, probably? She's an idol, a model, a comedian. This time I actually will choose correctly. Sorry, chat. Are you an idol or something? Yeah, that's right. Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Ai Kashiwagi. Where have I heard Kashiwagi before? Yakuza maybe? Like your captain? The guy with the scar all over his face? The friggin' badass? I sing, dance, and perform as a member of Love and Hero. Oh wow, the previous friends definitely would have approved. Oh, so that's your stage costume? Yeah, cool, right? I headed here straight after filming finished. I was just gonna say, why are you coming here in costume? If I'd gone to my dressing room, my manager would have found me. The taxi driver stared at my outfit the whole way here. Giggling, she removes her jacket and bares her shoulder. A familiar mark glares bright from her skin. I'm stuck wearing sleeves right now because of this thing, and it's gonna be summer soon. It seems as though this person is indeed a mark bearer. Ah, the doll talked! Well, who's there? Oh, so they actually do address that. Ai's eyes bug out comically wide when she hears a female voice out of nowhere. She may know about the mark, but it doesn't look like she knows about Mary. Sometime later... Okay, yeah. Mary updates Ai about everything so far. She starts with Saya Kujo's tragic death and recounts our encounters with the spirits. Ai seems surprised to hear Kujo is dead, but she does admirably well in her attempt to swallow this string of unusual events. And then a ghost called me on the phone? Now, Lady Ai, do you have any idea as to where you received your mark? Probably. When we filmed the mystery spots. I don't think I had this scar until after we finished up filming. I feel like I should ask you for more details about this mystery spot tour. Does it matter? Actually, it's probably just all three options. What kind of show? A summer ghost story special. What? Is that what idols do? I mean, I'm not very, up to date on that kind of thing, but... During the shoot, our guest star, Madame Yasuoka, and I got this weirdly shaped scar. The minute she saw it, Madame Yasuoka told me it was called a mark. So I wasn't the only one to get one. This Yasuoka also got the mark. Is this person not coming here then? Oh, I guess I forgot to say. Madame Yasuoka's on her way too. She'll just be a little late. She's stopping by her shop in Giza before heading over. What should I ask next? Where did you go? We went around to 3 mystery spots that are rumored to be haunted. One was an old tunnel in O City. Another was a railroad crossing in T City where a lot of accidents happened. The last was a back street in H City. Sure enough, H City was one of the places. What should I ask next? The only option. When did you notice it? We were rushing everywhere because we were pressed for time that day. It just was suddenly there. Well, that's not much help. I think that's all I'll get from her. You mentioned a street in H City, but where exactly was it? Oh, just a sec. Aya digs her cell phone out of her bag and flips it open. I'm pretty sure it was in an email my manager sent me. Oh, there it is. It was K Miyamachi North Road. Or Miyamachi? It was a pretty weird place. A ton of manholes were all over. We saw a flashback to something like that, didn't we? Yeah, there we go. K Miyamachi North Road. The file in the garage said a woman holding a Buddha statue was seen there. Is it just a coincidence? Or... Hey, you're kind of frowning. Is something wrong? Oh no, it's just... It seems we have determined where you must go tonight. Please head directly to K Miyamachi North Road, Lord Yashiki. There may be a spirit trace there. That's not the only thing I might find. There may be a clue about who stole the Buddha statues from each shrine, too. And of course I'll come with. Our group is a song that goes like this. Well, I don't know the tune, so I'll just read it? I'm not one to sit around and wait. I'll blast through those evil traps standing in my way with all my might. Okay. Sounds like Love and Hero specializes in the motivational type of song. Anyway, she seems willing enough, so I'll let her help. Okay. I think I'm just supposed to leave at this point. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Let's check out her stats. We're already partnered, but like... Bag, was it? Yeah, okay. Power 12. Intelligence, not so great. Spirit power and dexterity are on my level, though. Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess I better save. Okay. Saving. Complete. Moving out. North Road. Yeah, Catseth, I'm sorry that I'm not familiar with Love and Hero's work. Clearly I am uncultured swine. The road runs through a quiet residential area. I forgot if I said this last time, but this look just gives me kind of Yomawari vibes. I should play the second Yomawari game. It's far removed from major crossroads, so it's totally deserted at this time of night. We look a little suspicious wandering around, but no one's here to report us. Ah, yup, this is the place. We were looking for a ghost here. It wouldn't happen to be a woman wearing white, carrying a statue, would it? What? No, what? Actually, yeah, that was the rumor. I don't really remember the statue bit. So, did you find the ghost? No, we didn't. But Madame Yasuoka said she felt a bad presence throughout the entire shoot. You keep mentioning Yasuoka. Yeah, I thought she was on her way. We just leave. What kind of person is she? Oh, sorry, I forgot to explain. She is a famous fortune teller. Her predictions often come true. They say she's got true spiritual powers. This fortune teller knew about the mark. Maybe she was working with Sayakujo? Oh yeah, I better email her. I've got to let her know about you and what happened to Dr. Saya. Aya pushes some buttons on her phone. Cell phones are getting pretty common now. In 10 years, everyone will probably own one, old and young alike. How old is this game? Technology evolves so fast, it's amazing. Thanks for that. Sorry that it took so long. Alright, should we get right down to investigating, Mr. Yashiki? If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. Okay. Here we go. Ah. A normal manhole cover. Looks like we need special tools to open it. Huh? This one's got a different design. It's true. It's the only one of an older make. It's covered in rust. Huh. It looks like you can get a hand in. Can you lift it? I highly doubt it. I'm sure you need special tools to open up a manhole. Well, why not just try it? Determination and strength will get you farther than you expect. Is that from another of your songs? Come on, Mr. Yashiki, you take that side. Okay. 1, 2, 3. The lid lifts and a putrid smell wafts out. I can't believe we actually got it open. The black void stretches deep underground. A rusted metal ladder is set into the side of the hole. Does this connect to the sewers? Actually, it doesn't smell like it does. Weird. In the rumor about the white-robed woman, the woman mysteriously vanishes. Could it be that she hid herself down here? Why don't we try going down for a look? What? Are you serious? But I'm in my stage outfit. So you're gonna wait up here? No, I'm coming. But don't you dare look up while you're climbing down. She could just go down first. I go down first, then I quickly follows. The rusted ladder creaks when we put weight on it. That doesn't make me nervous at all. We make our way carefully, and it takes us a while to reach the bottom. I feel like this must go farther down than a normal sewer. It's like a secret entrance, maybe for a secret society's hideout. Ai's voice bounces off the walls above me. She's probably joking around to stop herself from freaking out. My feet finally reach solid ground. And jump scare a dead body? No! A concrete passageway stretches before us. I doubt it's been ventilated in a long time. The musty air is stagnant and heavy, making it slightly difficult to breathe. Definitely doesn't look like a sewer. At least my outfit won't get dirty, but where are we anyway? How should I know? We'll just have to look around. Ooh, my fave, looking around a creepy not sewer. Man, even a visual novel has a not sewer level, whatever you call it. Hello there, SC. Welcome. So, we're down. I'll just go forward. Guess I'll check that, obviously. It's emitting a strange red light. That's enough of that. A large iron box. I slip my hands underneath the lid and pull with all my might. It pops open with an unexpectedly loud noise. There are a few tools inside, along with what looks like a notebook. Hammer, hatchet, and red notebook. Wow, it was full of stuff. What does the notebook say? I flip through the notebook with Ai. The lettering is very fine. It's impossible to read in such a dark place. But what concerns me even more is... what's that smell? A bizarre stench invades my nose, like a mix between... tallow? When's the last time someone used that word? Perfume? And blood. Hey, chat. Without cheating, does anybody happen to know what tallow is? Also, hello there, Nemesis Frog. Because last time I read tallow was in, like, what, Macbeth? 500-year-old play? It doesn't take me long to figure out that it's coming from the notebook. I can't believe you're holding it. Could you maybe put it away? I think I might puke. I put the notebook in my bag for now. Hey, good call, Winterburn. Yeah, tallow from candles. Like the pale wax. The smell might permeate the other items, but some sacrifices are necessary. Okay, so... there we go. We got the stuff. Just that's it. Now we're facing the opposite direction, going south. So far, this is a very easy linear path. Eek! She says. Ai suddenly shrieks pitifully and stops in her tracks. Mr. Yashiki? What is that? She shakily points and I shine the light that way. Oh. And it's not me, by the way, the game's doing this. Something dark and long is clinging to the wall. What is this, like, the ring? We're doing the hair thing. Is that human hair? But what's it doing here? And did I... nah, that looked kind of like a vaguely human shape, but I don't think it is. I thought it was one of those, like, blink and you miss it kind of things, but I guess not. Anyway, bye. Oh, good. This ought to be good. It's an old-fashioned, though well-built, iron door. The paint is chipping in places, so it must be pretty old. Whoa, that door looks ancient. I had no idea there was a place like this under the ground. Oh, could this be some kind of lab? Nothing. How could she say stuff like that with a straight face? Sure, her innocence is cute, but I get the feeling she's not particularly bright. I get the feeling her intelligence is 3 points below mine. I'm sorry, did I say something bad? No, it's not that. I give up on Ai and reach for the doorknob. It's locked. Of course it is. Let's go. I don't want to stay here long, so I never get to finish what I'm saying. Game over. No. Jeez. What? What? An old man, nice, jumps out from the iron door, yelling strangely. Hey, where are you folks from? Huh? What are you doing on my turf, huh? He's smirking, but his tone is serious. Just then, I smell an odd stench. It seems this old man is a homeless guy who's living down here. Nothing, really? That's right. We haven't done anything. I know she's trying to back me up, but she definitely doesn't sound convincing. This underground shelter isn't a place for irresponsible layabouts like yourselves. Understand? So leave my turf alone and get out of here. Bye. He disappears behind the iron door, and it sounds like he's carefully locked it up again. Okay. Man, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting a person to come out. Oh, do you think that guy was homeless? Yeah. Maybe not something you ponder out loud, though? Could it be she's never seen one before? Still, that old man, why did he pop out just to warn us? If the door was locked, then he shouldn't have to worry about being disturbed. That ringing sound. But if I don't know why, then I should probably just do as he says. Let's go. He might come yell at us again. Yeah. We've seen just about everything we can. It seems to be an underground shelter. But with the solid concrete walls, it's not quite like your standard shelter. Well, we didn't find anything on spirits or the woman in a white robe. At least the notebook shows some promise. Too bad we couldn't get more out of that old guy. What's behind that door, anyway? His collection of ghosts? Oh, and it just takes us out? No, okay. From the moment we entered the shelter, it's been hard to breathe, like there's a noose tightening around my neck. I thought it was because of the still air, but that might not be the only reason. Something in my head throbs. This place, it holds some kind of horrible secret. I'm almost sure of it. Do I somehow know this underground shelter? Yeah, we don't really know anything about our own character, do we? Mr. Yashki, you're kind of spacing out. You okay? You look pale, too. Like tallow. I'm fine. It's nothing. The air in here's pretty bad. No surprise you're feeling sick. Let's head back up for now. Oh, so the game does kick us back out. Thank you. Works for me. I'm okay with this. We return to the entrance and begin climbing the rickety ladder. And we're out. When we climb out of the manhole, the breeze that brushes my cheek is refreshing. The unpleasant air that hounded us underground starts to disperse. Ah, Miss I finally found you. Oh, finally. Okay. Jeez, looking the part. I'm glad to see you are safe. Oh, Madam Yasuoka. Good morning. Great to see you. Hello there, David and Dragon Ace. But what are you doing here? I went to Miss Kujo's mansion, but no one answered the door. I then got your email, so I came here. Still, it is hard to believe that Miss Kujo has passed away. This seems to be the woman that Ai keeps mentioning. The thick layers of makeup make it hard, but going by her voice, she must be pretty old. I am Toako Yasuoka. You must be Mr. Yashiki. I read about you in your mark in Miss Ai's email. It seems you've been working hard to help those who have the mark. Yasuoka, how much do you know about the mark? Good question. I'm sure I know less than what you are hoping I do. Miss Kujo told me about a scar like that and asked what I knew of it. Oh. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for more. I assume it's some sort of curse. Though I never thought it would be the work of inhuman spirits. Or that I would become a victim. Yasuoka rolls up her sleeve, revealing the mark on her arm. I've lived long enough already. I have no attachments to this world. But Miss Ai is still young. Do everything you can to save her. I can't promise anything, but I'll try. I'll need your help as well. I heard you have spiritual powers. Mr. Yashiki, don't sound so suspicious. I don't care about spirits or ghosts, but she's definitely the real deal. Ha ha. It's natural to be doubtful. Now, hello there, Vash. Welcome. It's best not to tangle with spirits if you want to live in peace. However, Mr. Yashiki, you seem to have some spiritual powers of your own. Have you experienced something no one else has? The mysterious voice I hear every so often suddenly comes to mind. I mention it to her. Intriguing. Jeanne d'Arc was famous for hearing the voice of God, but usually it's only spirit whispers. It may be an evil spirit or ghost, or even the soul of someone who loves you trying to save you. If it's trying to help, I'd appreciate it if it could give clearer hints. I can do nothing about that. Humans and souls live separately. Imagine a long-distance radio signal. Static can garble the message. A soul protecting the one it loves. Ah, how romantic. Mr. Yashiki, do you have any idea who that soul could be? There's no way I would. I don't have any memories. Even if I did, it's not like there's a way that I'd be able to know. So, what's your plan now? We were going to head back to the mansion. We need to report to Mary after all. Oh? And who might that be? A doll. One that talks, even. A talking doll. I had one as a child. Not so strange when you consider it's the Cujo family we're discussing. She's not surprised at all. Guess it pays to specialize in the supernatural sometimes. Shall we head to the mansion? I'm intrigued by this Mary. I think that is it, actually. Yeah, let's just leave. Down? Yeah, return. That's it. That was easy. As Yasuoka climbs out of the car, her gaze turns nostalgic as she looks around. It's been a long time. About 20 years now. Back 2 generations of family heads. You've known them a long time, then? Haha, it hasn't been that long. I had a falling out with Murasame, the second last head, and cut ties with them. They didn't even invite me to Murasame's funeral. Damn, the last head, Masamune, and Saya were kids the last time I saw them. Imagine my surprise when Saya contacted me a month ago. Wait a second. First it was Murasame, then it was Masamune, and the current head is Saya Kujo, right? There have been 3 heads in 20 years? That's a good point. That's right. Yasuoka grimaces. The family is known for their short lives. Accidents or heart attacks, very few have lived full lives. Gossips say their family is cursed. So Saya Kujo didn't escape that fate either. It's probably just coincidence, but there's something about this mansion that tells me I shouldn't be so sure. If it really is a curse, what's causing it? Could it be divine wrath? Yeah, let's go with that. Ah, Miss Ai, you've been staring this whole time. Something the matter? Well, there's something. Mr. Yashiki, does the Kujo family keep animals out in their yard? Where are we going with this? No, I don't think so. Oh. Then what's this? Then that black rabbit is odd. Oh, okay. That rabbit's back again? But what is it doing here? Where did it go? I think it was headed for the building. It had something in its mouth. What was it? I don't know. It's too dark and it was far away, but I bet you it's the master key. You know that rabbit, Mr. Yashiki? Kind of. I tell him about the black rabbit I've seen on my investigations. Mary said that it has some sort of spirit residing in it. And now it's suddenly here. What could that mean, I wonder? Ka-dong. All at once, my heart starts pounding. I have a bad feeling about this. Like something terrible's about to happen. Well, welcome to Death Mark. Something terrible happens all the time. I find myself bolting to the entrance hall. And we're here. Everything looks the same as usual here. Did the rabbit get inside the mansion? I quickly scan the room for it. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Mary isn't sitting on the sofa. Mr. Yashiki? Over there in the corner? I turn in the direction Ai is pointing. What's going on? Ai's voice has an audible shake in it. How the hell should I know? I have to force the words out of my mouth. My voice shakes like hers. Yasuoka is silent. Shocking image. Oh no! Oh, that's not good at all. We're only halfway through the game. What the hell? This sucks. Mary lies on the ground, tragically broken, with blood. Is the rabbit dead too? Her beautiful face is smashed to pieces. Next to her lies the rabbit. Its head is twisted unnaturally. Fresh blood stains the floor. Where do we go from this point? We have 3 chapters to go. Or 2, if you don't count the DLC thing. Hey, Mary? I call out to her, daring to hope. Thanks for the trophy, by the way. But I only get silence in response. That sucks. Mary is dead, though I don't know if you say that for a doll. Well, after that, I and Yasuoka helped me pick up Mary's remains as well as the rabbits. We work in complete silence, no one daring to speak a word. Mary is gone. I'll have to face spirits in the mark without her help from now on. Terror and dread threaten to consume me. Will I even be able to hunt down spirits like I've been doing? How am I going to rest at the end of the chapter? What the hell happened here? Did some sort of spirit do this? We know Kujo Mansion isn't necessarily safe from spirit attacks. In fact, Sayakujo was killed by Hanahiko. And why did the rabbit come here? The last time I saw it was at H Shrine. Did it travel all the way here after that? Yeah, we had to drive. And for what purpose? Mr. Yashiki, a moment please. I found this while cleaning up. Do you have any idea what it is? She hands me a key ring with a single key on it. Oh! The tag attached to it says Master Key. I was right. It's the Master Key to the mansion. But what's it doing here? Miss Ai did say the rabbit had something in its mouth earlier. It could have picked up this key ring and carried it. Are you saying the rabbit had the Master Key? It's only a guess. It's also quite possible that Mary had it herself. But Mary said she didn't know where it was. The truth is shrouded in darkness. We can use that key to open up any room in the mansion, right? Is there a place you want to get into? As a matter of fact, there is. Oh boy. Intrigue. There's one place I've been unable to check. The locked room in the southeast corner of the 2nd floor. And done. Hey, it looks identical to my bedroom. The room layout looks no different from that of the other guest rooms. What are those tools on the desk? They look pretty strange. That frame over there interests me. I'd like to see the photos inside. There are 2 places of interest. Which should I check first? This doesn't matter. Desk. On the desk is a board lined with tools. There are a variety of sharp chisels and long tools that look like spatulas all in a row. Next to them are bottles filled with paints and a stack of art books. What exactly were they making? The desk drawers are full of tools as well, but no documents or reports on the mark like I had hoped. Ai picks up a chisel and studies its handle. This thing, MK is engraved on it. Fatality. Sayakujo would be SK, so Saya's father was Murasame Kujo, and her older brother, the head before her, was Masamune Kujo. Either one would be MK. Yasuoka tilts her head in thought. I heard the Kujo family ancestors were tasked with making Buddha statues. Don't you spell it H-A, not A-H, like a Buddha? I suppose either of them could have been influenced by that. That's about all we'll learn from this desk. I'll check the other spot next. The picture frame contains several photos. Marionettes, wax figures, Japanese dolls. They're all photos of dolls. And one of them is... Mary has the mark? A photo of Mary's bare frame. It looks like she was still being put together. So if the tools on the desk are used to make dolls, then was Mary created here in the mansion? There's a pattern on Mary's right arm. Isn't that the mark? But... I never saw anything like that on her arm. Plus, this one is a different color from the one those mark bearers have. We mark bearers. A black mark? Ours may be red, but somehow this feels even more ominous. After examining the desk and the frame, we search the rest of the room as well, but we come up with nothing more. Ah, that's too bad. I was expecting an amazing secret. We didn't learn anything more about spirits or the mark here. The only thing left is that diary we found in the shelter. Yeah, why didn't we check it immediately, like after getting out of the sewer? We'll just have to place all our bets on that. Stock door sound. We return to the entrance hall. I pull the red notebook out of the bag I left on the floor. The flour and tallow smell assaults my nose. I feel like my olfactory senses are shriveling. What a vulgar stench. I recognize this from when we filmed on K Miyamachi North Road. It was only a brief whiff of it, so I thought I'd imagined the smell, but perhaps that's when I received... Yasuoka scowls at the notebook. If she's right, then this notebook could be connected to the spirit somehow. Inside is the contents of a woman's diary. It almost seems like it was soaked in a pool of perfume. Stains and discolorations make most of the pages unreadable, but the last page seems clean enough. The date is from half a month ago. Miss Zoo? Miss Zo? I'm not 100%. But we finally enter Chapter 4, kind of. Interlude is over. As I await the fated day, I recall my days as a teacher. The children called me Miss Zoo. Okay, it is Zoo, the keeper of the animals. Probably because I kept so many lab animals in the science lab. I got to be surrounded by my beloved animals. My cute little snakes. It was so much more fulfilling than my current boring research. But because of that foolish principal and the fire, the school was shut down. My paradise was stolen from me. I need to take back my paradise. The great Asura has bestowed upon me the wisdom I need to do that. Tomorrow I will die. By the great Asura's abundant mercy I will be reborn as Miss Zoo, so I may rebuild my paradise again. It is all as the great Asura has said. O great Asura, 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 Asura. I mean, I like Asura's Wrath quite a bit, but, you know, calm down. The rest of the page is filled with Asura. Did she lose her sanity while writing it? Traces of kiss marks cover the names. That combined with the choking perfume, the heavy weight of lust is overwhelming. The dark passions in this notebook, thoroughly disgusting. I'd love to burn it to ash immediately. So, this Miss Zoo who wrote this, could she be the woman from the rumors? If she worked in a lab, that would explain the white robe. But I wonder which school she was talking about. She said it was her paradise. Do you have any ideas? H-T. I don't know. It really doesn't matter, but let's go with H. Yes, I agree. It's the only abandoned school in this area that hasn't been torn down. Yeah, we're actually gonna do H Elementary again, which is amazing. It may be the paradise she wrote of. If what the diary says is true, then the woman died after she wrote it. This great Asura would have guided her transformation into Miss Zoo. I can't believe a human would choose to become a spirit of their own free will. Is that really possible? She seemed fairly confident that she would be reborn, and the notebook being in the shelter might serve as supporting evidence. Perhaps she meant it as a farewell to her life as a human. How sentimental. Miss Zoo, so is she the one that gave Madame Yasuoka and I our marks? And me. That's where we found the diary, so the spirit must know the place. It would make sense that it comes and goes from there then, for whatever reason. It looks like we know where we must go next. Time to go back to H Elementary. New info. I'm gonna save now, because that was a lot of dialogue. Oh my god, we're going back to Chapter 1, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? So let's exit. Can I talk? Mary isn't here anymore. Oof. Alright. H Elementary. We don't even have the option to go to that, the manhole street, whatever it was called, North Street, I guess. More of the same. Ever since we left, Aya's been humming and waving her hands in the passenger seat. She seems like she has no idea about what things we're going to see, and that worries me. Oh, sorry. Am I distracting you from driving? Not really. Are you trying to learn some choreography? Yeah. Ugh, it's so hard. Mind if I vent a little, Mr. Kazuo? She turns toward me hopefully. Am I getting some kind of insider scoop? P was like, we're doing a new song and changed the setlist a week out. Oh, a setlist is a list of songs we perform at a show. So now we have to rush to learn the moves for this whole new song. I'm at the point where I'm dancing even while eating. Isn't that horrible? Oh, yeah, it is. About half of that flew over my head, but it's obvious that she's busy. But I know why P's in such a rush. Idol groups need a lot of exposure during their debut to really make it big. That's why P's so desperate to promote us everywhere. But... I lowers her voice. For this to happen at such an important time. Next week is when we debut the new song. We'll make it in time, won't we? What do you mean? I mean, will everything get better by then? All this Mark and Spirit stuff? Well... no one knows. After all, there's no way to know if we'll live through to tomorrow. No one knows what will happen. But, don't ever lose hope. The shining fist of justice will destroy the evil lurking in the dark. Right? Are those lyrics? It's from our debut song. That's our most popular one. It's okay, I'll do my best. If I lose here, then it would mean Love and Hero only singing lies. She gives an energetic bow to her invisible fans. The horns from her costume strike my forehead dead on. Ow! Ah, I'm so sorry. Game over. I arrive at H Elementary. Hello there, J-Bug. Welcome to the stream. Whoa. This place looks more haunted than I expected. We should have filmed here. Yeah, sorry to ruin your moment, but we actually recently made it a little less haunted. So, what do we do? I explained about the last time I was here. Only a quick rundown, but it should be enough for her to understand. There isn't much left to investigate on the first floor. We need to check out the second floor. Okay, time to go up then. Alright, let's get going. And we're in, I guess. So I actually have to make my way over to the second floor. Going through the creepy flower hallway. Ugh. Climb the stairs. Yeah, we never actually got to go further up, did we? Hello? I had it for a second. Okay. Climb the stairs. We climb up the stairs to the second floor. What? I feel something soft squish under my heel. I quickly pick up my foot and shine my light down. Aww, I feel bad. The hallway is covered with venomous snakes. Hey, chat, here's a fun question. What's the difference between poisonous and venomous? Also, welcome, Michael. Snakes! Don't shout. They'll hear you? I slap my hand over Ai's mouth. We can't move forward. The only thing worse would be making noise and calling something here. Yeah, calling a spirit, fair enough. Good call, Dracologist. Poison is ingested and venomous is, intravenous. Venomous, they bite you, you die. Poisonous, you bite them, you die. It'll be fine if we leave quietly. Yeah, a bunch of people in the chat are doing ingested versus injected. Yep. Hello there, Star Short. Welcome. I cautiously take a step backward. Suddenly, the snakes react to my bag. Oh, with the perfume? What the... The snakes flip their tongues in the air, trying to smell something. After a moment, they begin to leave. They disappear into the darkness of the hall before I can even blink. They vanish without a sound, all at once, as if they'd never been there to begin with. Huh? Why? I don't know. It looked like the snakes were sniffing my bag. That red notebook is inside. Maybe the smell made them think we were friends? Let's try going down the hallway. I haven't gone this way yet. Oh, yeah? Let's both do our best. Okay. I wonder if I could have partnered up with Yasuoka, or if that's even necessary. Anyway, where are we on the map? The stairs are there. Okay, I'll go in the room here. Long desks and what looked like sinks loom in the darkness of the classroom. This seems to be... Is this the science lab? Still. I grimaces. It really stinks in here. I feel like I'm gonna suffocate. It's an irritating stench that stings the eyes. The putrid smell fills the whole room like a box of onions has gone rotten. Even so, it's not like we can just leave. Let's get this done quickly so we can move on. Quick save. Okay. Goody. So... There's a talisman in the dusty sink. I didn't even have to feel for it. It just tells me. Just got it. Found a worn-out talisman. Soul power. Okay. Yeah, crumbles, we know. Let's move. Open the door and left the science lab. Oh god. It's corpse party. It's happening again! Anyway. It's a sturdy wooden cabinet. The cabinet door opens easily. The inside is completely full to bursting with something. I pull it out and discover that it's a garbage bag full of shredded paper. Office trash. Yes! Are you seriously planning on taking that with you? I mean, not that I care. When I lift up the bag, an unshredded wad of paper falls to the floor at my feet. I open it up and see several complete sentences. Guess they failed to destroy this section. Fragment I, or fragment 1 maybe? Can I look at that? A portion of a memo. At certain sound wave, or must put sleep, also regarding sight, will agitate it to give it aware of testing. Something like that. Office trash, shredded paper, it could be a plump cushion. Red notebook, we've looked at that. Hatchet. The thick blade is covered in rust. Dark red stains hint at its history as a tool used to sever something. Probably rock-hard paint. It's severed red paint. Hammer. Bloodstains. Obviously used for something other than carpentry. Jeez. Got freaking murder weapons on me. Let's, save again. Just because I can. There we go. Alright. Next. It's a shelf packed with numerous chemicals. Getting closer, I see some large containers. Oh my god! Whoa! Ah! I hear I gasp behind me. Hands, ears, eyeballs. Body pieces that used to belong to a human are floating in liquid, perfectly preserved. It can't be. There's no way they'd use these as educational aids. They're extremely fresh for being samples. That's creepy. Probably because they were cut from a living body, but it doesn't seem like it's been that long since any of them were severed. New info. Yikes. Feel? I know they're not alive anymore, but it takes a measure of courage to search body parts. I stick my hand inside. Oh god. Half closing my eyes and feel around the shelf. Oh, I thought I meant inside the bottle. Is something there? Well, yeah. I stop myself from voicing my frustration. I can't make I do something like this. I search the chemicals, formalin containers, unidentified samples, every nook and cranny. I find a few things I can use. A clear bottle with a liquid inside has a label with the chemical formula on it. Brown bottle, irritating smell, labels rounded and unreadable. And a bottle wrapped in foil. Smells faintly of flowers, but it's likely just some kind of chemical as well. I mean, of course it's some kind of chemical. Everything's chemicals. Is that everything? Once I'm done looking around, I stand up. A vinyl bundle in the corner catches my eye. I pick it up and realize it's a tightly wrapped bundle of clothes. A white coat stands out the most. Must be a lab coat. Bundle of clothes. Okay, now we're talking. A white lab coat. Well, we are in a science lab. No big surprise to find one here. That rumor about a ghost in white. I and Yasuoka got their marks while filming a TV show about it at K Miyamachi. I keep having to like double check to get that one. And all the other clothes along with the coat have been folded meticulously. Is it really just a coincidence? Clear bottle. CH3CH2OH. I don't know what that is. Flammable. Do not hold by open flame. Brown bottle. Smells a bit like chlorine. Handle with care. ID5. Bundle of clothes. White lab coat. Crammed on the shovel to jars. Okay. So we got that. I got the bottles. I got the clothes. I was afraid of doing this, but we're gonna corpse party it up. An elaborate anatomical model. I touch the outside of the model. It feels like it's made out of wood or resin. I can't really tell. That's it? Oh, look. Oh, ugh. Taking a closer look, I notice a huge tear in its mouth. It's making the mouth look bigger than it should. It's almost like an arm was forcibly shoved down it and it couldn't handle the strain. Thanks for that. That's creepy. Materials used in science class. I grab one and flip through the pages. There are a ton of notes inside, scribbled in thin letters. It seems they're simply simple explanations for the students. I take out the last book, and when I look inside, a scrap of paper falls from in between the pages. Worn out talisman! Okay. Let's save. Alright, so far so good. Let's leave. Oh, I have to press right to leave. Okay, we're out of here. What? A broadcast? Do you have any brains? That's a little cliche. A strange voice echoes over the intercom. That's terrifying. Do the test immediately. Nope. Table on the table. That's really creepy. Static crackles before being cut off. Is she watching us from somewhere? She says something like, table? Something might be on the desk. Let's take a look. New info! Okay. This? Or this? On the desk, scattered with lab equipment, is a small pencil and problem sheet. Okay, I did it right. Are we supposed to fill this out? There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. Peek at the questions, just straight up start the test. And no. So let's go. This ought to be good. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. Don't worry guys, I studied. I know all my science. Live or die. Compound A is widely used as fuel or disinfectant. Its chemical formula is that. What number should X be? 2. I actually remember this, but I'm going to choose wrong. That's actually interesting, because the game didn't just tell you that. You have to check your bag to find out. So it rewards research. Compound N is an exemplary acid and contains a salt that reacts to various metals. Which statement about Compound N is true? Skin turns black on content, I guess. That's the correct answer, right? Oh no, I'm dead. I hear creepy breathing behind me. Ugh. Oh, wow. They actually gave me a spook. Bruce is rich. I didn't expect that. That's a creepy way to go down. I'll give it a little more props for the death sequence from previous chapters. Well done. I'm going to decide again. I've heard of difficult tests, but this is ridiculous. Start the test. Chemical formula. Safe. A light-proof container. It stinks when it's thick and fragrant when it's thin. What compound is it? This is something that I just wouldn't have known. Like, I have no... Like, not ammonia, that's all I got, but it turns out it's this. I guess it's because the thing said ID5, that's the hint. Damn, you passed. Survived. It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet. The next test is in the room next door. Proceed there quickly, students. Yo, this sucks. Well then. It sounds like there are other tests. Are we being tested? Dude. Are you, like... We literally took a test. Maybe. I mean, that's what tests are for. Thank you. But why? I'm concerned, but I don't feel like guessing. A more immediate topic should be discussed now that my senses are assaulted. Also, this thing really reeks. I didn't notice when I was focusing on the test, but the answer sheet stinks terribly. It's 100 times worse than that notebook. Wow! Like a zoo in the dead of summer. That's disgusting. I shut it tightly in a random pouch in my bag so the smell doesn't spread. Answer sheet. I narrows her eyes at me. Mr. Yashki, are you sure you closed your bag? It still reeks in here. Huh? I is right. The smell has definitely gotten stronger instead of weaker. Sorry, I'll check. I look down to double check my bag. Oh god. I spot something that looks like a box down on the floor behind the desk. Is that person like just folded in there? Oh. My instincts realize what it is before my brain does. Hands and feet stick out of the blood-soaked cover. Inside that box is... I've got to check to make sure, but I can't make myself move. Did you find some... Stay back! The low, sharp tone that comes out of my mouth startles even me. Just stay back. I'll check it. After gathering my courage, I reach out. I pull off the thick sheet. That hat's familiar. So are the clothes. Yeah, they disposed of Flower Guard, I guess? There's no mistake. It's the corpse of that guard who was hanging from the ceiling with Moe Watanabe. Or Moe. I said Moe Watanabe. I collapse to my knees. A horrible feeling comes barreling up to my chest. Are you alright? There's a corpse. That's where the smell was coming from. A corpse? Then let's get the heck out of here, yeah? I drag myself up woodenly like a puppet on strings. The classroom next door. Huh? The next test is in the classroom next door. Let's go there. Right. Okay, understood. Aya's probably shaken, but she's putting on a brave front anyway. Even an act like that is helpful at a time like this. After all, there's no time to waste. Whoever carried this corpse here could be lurking around the corner. Okie dokie. And we're back out. I'm a save. Okay. Moving on. So we're back here. So forward. We're going to go next door, right? In here. And this is just a dead end, it looks like. Bloody classroom with all sorts of holes in it. It's freaky. The plant of the flower pot has wilted. I lift it up and uncover a dirty piece of paper. Worn out talisman! Hooray! Oh. Characters. Something is scrawled on the blackboard. Zen? It looks like the letters spell Zen. Isn't that guy from Bleach? There are more after that, but they aren't legible. I don't know. The handwriting is terrible. Okay. Apparently, like, it's supposed to translate to, like, I is love. We've been over that. But Zen is, like, I think it was, like, I'm not sure. The guy says love and stain. But the last thing, you can't read it anyway. Anywho, desk time. There's a pencil and a problem sheet. Let's go. Turn over the paper. Here we go again. Begin the test. Now let's see what happens if we die again. I hope it's not the same thing, but it might be. Question 1. In braces? What? Believing in the Buddha is important. The Buddha is most extremely vital. You must believe in the incredibly strong, great I. The incredibly strong, great I is like an angel. You must erase the stench of corrupted humanity and become one with nature. This is called something Zen unity. So, of course it's I, but let's do it wrong. That, like, slash sound. Oh, no. Question 2. Humanity is the embodiment of pain. They kill other animals. My fellow snakes also spend every day in absolute misery. My dear snakes hate this world like they hate the sun and heat. This disaster is called the something edge of decline? Yo. Oh, I see what they're doing. I'm gonna have to clarify a Japanese thing in a little bit. Question 3. I carry the great I's talisman every day and seek rebirth. The talisman is important. It is a greater treasure than the brain, or the heart, or life itself. This is shown not in words, but deeds. If I walk with the talisman, I will become an extinguished Saraputta, obviously. Like, what the hell do you think it would be? Oh, I was wrong. Oh! Alright, let's see if we get the same jump scare death. Creepy breathing. Yeah, it's the same thing. That is so creepy. Oh, well. Alright, so I'm going to have to explain one thing, because they had to fudge something for English. So let's go back in. Start the test. So the first answer is I, which is love. We've been over that before, so let's just go. Okay. The next one is the one that I'm going to have to explain. So remember how it said I and Zen, and they just don't translate that for you? The guide I'm using says it's stain, and the reason is the blank age of decline. Crimson, but like M-sun isn't a word. It was supposed to be stain because the literal translation is something like bloodstain latter days or something like that. So they had to fudge it a little bit. And they made it like M-S-O-N, like Zen. It sounds kind of like Zen. They made it work. So anyway, question 3. This is going to, become the true Asura. Which the guide says is Rahula. So, like, I don't know. in any case. Yay! We did it! It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet. Next test, 2 rooms over. Don't enter the classroom next door. Off limits. Well, that's succinct. Answer sheet. Don't go into the classroom next door? Why? Maybe she's got a secret in there? But now I want to see it even more. Pretty much. She probably didn't think it through before... Huh? It sounds like something is hitting the wall. That noise! Was it from the room next door? Sounds like something's in there. Let's not do... Okay, never mind. Let's check it out. Hey, let's go into the scary room. We can do the next test later. Forbidden classroom. I don't know. I really think we probably should not go in there. It's fine. Up to go out? No, still down. Alright. So, forward. This is the place. A jumble of wire is wrapped around the door handle. I pull on the wire, but it won't move. It's been carefully and tightly wound. Plus, it's pretty thick. It'll be impossible to cut it. Do I have something that can disintegrate metal? Ooh. Something's pounding on the wall. That's really scary. I love that the school's double haunted. There's like at least 2 evil spirits in here. Or I don't know about evil, but you know what I mean. Okay, so this. Tool. The brown bottle, handled with care, like chlorine. I take the brown bottle out of my bag and stare at the label. It has a usage warning on it, and it smells like chlorine. It could be some sort of strong acid that can melt metal. Should we try it? I take off the lid and slowly pour the liquid on the wire. If I accidentally get some in the keyhole, it could be a problem. Don't rush, just a little at a time. There's a faint bubbling noise and a smell that's indescribable. It seems it's working like we've hoped. Is it melting? Yeah. Then I think that should do it. I pull on the wire again. Okay. This time it comes out of the keyhole easily. Nice! You're smart, Mr. Yashiki. I'm not sure how to respond to that, but in any case, now we can investigate this room. Let's look inside. Oh boy! Discarded the empty brown bottle. Yay! Less stuff for me to worry about. I thought we were going inside. Guess we're not. Now we're doing it. Oh my god. Oh no. What was pounding on the wall? Huh? Did you see the floor? God damn. Hold on. That's the log. How do you clean? I don't want to press too many buttons in case I screw something up. But I want to see how to get rid of the text stuff. The instant I open the classroom door, something glints in the darkness. Look at that. That is viscera. Then a horrible stench makes me choke. Ugh. Is this blood? I hope this isn't all of these animals. That's awful. Beneath my feet, it feels like I'm stepping on something soft, like mud. Probably, yeah, that's what it is. I shine my light into the room. Oh boy. No thanks. What the hell is this room? It's as if I stepped into a slaughterhouse. The scene before me is horrific. Organs scattered across the floor, chunks of meat, an overwhelming amount of blood, and blank, glassy-eyed animal heads lined up across desks. Ugh. Eye sinks to the floor, covering her mouth. The words sacrificial rite come to mind. But why the hell? Let's check it out. We need to look around. I'm trying to convince myself by saying it twice. Suddenly. Huh? There's a sound from the window ledge. Is someone here? I make my way past the animal heads to peer cautiously at the line of desks near the window. Well, it wouldn't be Deathmark without one of these gratuitous images. Although, Chapter 3 didn't have one. A naked body is laying in a pool of red. Lying, right? Countless snakes are slithering over her. That is unfortunate. The woman almost looks like an animal waiting for dissection. Actually, whoever did this to her might have been planning to do just that. Hey, come help me! Someone's trapped! We grab onto her legs and hurry to drag her out of the swarm of snakes. I'm worried about her snake bites, but I don't see any other large wounds. Are you okay? Hang in there. I speaks to her, but the woman doesn't reply. Her eyes are half open, staring vaguely. We can't let her die. Let's take her back to the mansion. She should be able to walk if we help her. Sure, but she's, naked? Is this really the time to be worried about that? Yeah, good question. Honestly, get the hell out. But speaking of clothes, I just remembered. Here, she can wear this. Oh, the lab coat? I unwrap the bundle of clothes and pull out the lab coat for her to wear. Oh, yeah. Rah! You investigated the forbidden room and you're gonna leave before taking my test. Jerk. That place is off limits. What? Noise from the broadcast reverberates in the room. My flashlight blinks out, again. The mark's color grows more vivid. A few hours left until death closes in. Hello there, Maria and Meowington. Damn it, she noticed. I mean, come on. What should we do? We need to get out of here. I know H Elementary's layout pretty well. I should be able to find my way without a light. Wow. We've got to hurry. Yeah, we do. Let's help her up. Hup. Ugh. No thank you. I don't want shark ghosts chasing me. I takes a deep breath from the back seat. It sounds like a world-weary old person groan. Oh, did you just think I sounded like an old lady? Yeah. I don't care what you think. I'm not performing right now. I'm on break. Is this what they call a woman's intuition? Or did she just read my mind? Hello there, Nemesis Frog. Does that woman look like she'll be okay? We covered her securely with a lab coat, but I still hesitate to look in the rearview mirror. She'll be fine. She was lying in viscera and covered with venomous snakes. Don't stare. Privacy's important, even in emergencies. I'm not trying to look, I promise. I'm clearly doing my best not to. Come on. Come on. She looks exhausted, but calm. Maybe she's sleeping? Mr. Yashiki? I saw it. What did you see? I try to keep my tone innocent. The mark on her body. When we were putting the coat on her. Oh. So we've added another to our number. My heart drops when I think about how I'll have to tell her the truth of what's happening. But that doesn't mean I can avoid it. We'll have to tell her. Yeah. I hope she doesn't get depressed. I mean, I think we're kind of past the point of that. She's surprisingly collected about this. Maybe she learned that to be able to make a living in the entertainment world. Oh, I thought there'd be more. I read that badly. I have a name, you know? Huh? The mystery woman seemed asleep, but she suddenly speaks up. You were awake? Sorry, we didn't know your name. I'm Madoka Hiro. I don't care what happens. All I want is to take a shower as soon as possible. I mean, fair enough. I jump in a freaking lake. I don't care. Welcome back. Oh, and who is that with you? Later. Hurry and get a bath ready. Yeah, you're damn right. We lay a pale-faced hero on the sofa and immediately start treating her wounds. With her guiding us, we're able to give her proper first aid. There's a lot of swelling, but at least it seems none of the snakes are poisonous. Technically, none was. After we finish, her face gradually regains its color. Also venomous, but we've been over that. Hero emerges from upstairs wearing the clothing we found in the science lab. Apparently they had been hers. Ugh, I almost died. Thanks for saving me, I guess. I guess. Thanks for getting me out of Hell Room, I guess. Judging by that casual comment, it seems she's recovered her composure. I mean, yeah, but geez. She's still pretty pale, but she doesn't look shaken up anymore. They only wanted to torment me, not kill. Small mercies. Wow, so the ghost is a jerk, I guess? Otherwise, I would have choked on poison or been snake food by now. Spirits drag the living to the depths of despair before killing them. That's what Mary had told me before. Thanks to the nefarious nature of theirs, she was able to be saved. The ghost was such an asshole that it gave us an out. You sure you're feeling okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. I bounce back fast. Yeah, you do. Who knows if that's true or if she's just putting up an act, but regardless, her emotional strength is impressive. So what were you doing in the school? That's what I'd like to know. I was chasing after a woman named Manabe Zukawa. I must have fainted. Yeah, I guess. When I woke up, I was there. Zukawa. Could that be Miss Zu? Oh, Miss Zu. Oh, yeah, I'd heard that was her nickname when she was a teacher. So why were you chasing... Hold up. My questions first. Who are you people? We give her a basic rundown of the situation. She listens quietly, but I can tell from her expression that she's not convinced. I see. I understand. But believing you is something else. You say Zukawa might have become an inhuman monster? Yeah, that does sound pretty wild. Save that talk for writing horror stories. Her face twitches briefly. How is it that you know this Miss Zukawa? She's a colleague from the lab. Not a lot of women work there, so we ended up talking together. And the second I let down my guard... Sounds like Zukawa caused some trouble. She stole something important from me. At first I had no idea where she disappeared to, but I searched her room in the dorm and learned where she's holed up. Going off her recent credit purchases, she's been shopping in H-City. What? A spirit that goes shopping? People would panic if something like that appeared in a grocery store. What? Don't tell me you're serious. Wait, I know you. You're Ai Kashiwagi from Love and Hero. You seemed idiotic on TV, so I guess that wasn't just an act. Ouch! Hey, that's really rude! Supposing you're right and she's a monster, no way she'd go out in public. She obviously used the phone. I even checked with the company. A woman's voice asked them to bring the goods to a designated area. Paid in advance of the bank transfer, so the company delivered as ordered. Oh, and the delivery location happens to be a warehouse by H Elementary. And just what were those goods? Animals. No idea what connections she pulled, but they're from pet stores and ranches. Dogs, cats, pigs, snakes, horses. She even managed to get reindeer and ostriches. How the hell? Black market, too. Spared no expense. With the Miss Zoo name, maybe she was starting a zoo or something. What happened to those animals? She must not have noticed since she was in and out of the consciousness at the time. But based on what we found in the room she was held in, I can hazard a guess. Katong. So I waited at the empty warehouse for Zukawa to come. At some point I fainted. Next I know, I'm butt naked and in a terrible position you found me in. I'm sure she was behind it. So then, is that also when you got your mark? Mark? Oh, you mean the scar. I still don't believe it, but even if Zukawa happens to be a spirit, then I didn't get it from her. I had it before I went to H-City. What? So where'd you get it? Chill. No need to get so upset. I suddenly had it when I woke up 9 days ago. And you lived this long? Did you go to any haunted places the day before? Don't be ridiculous. Don't lump me in with inappropriately dressed idols like you. The same goes for this scar, as if something like this could kill you or give you amnesia. Not only is that unscientific, it's absurd, absolutely impossible. She's yelling, but that doesn't hide how she's shaking like a leaf. She's clearly more frightened now than when she was talking about the snakes. I guess she has a fear of the supernatural too, just like Sho. Ahem. That's all I can tell you. You're going after Zukawa, right? I'll help out. Are you truly alright with that? You might die. I don't plan on letting that happen, but if it does, so be it. I hate the idea that people can be happy by just being alive. I'm a scholar. Life is for satisfying my intellectual curiosity. And for that, I need to get that thing back from that thieving hag. Damn, so it's more important than your life? What in the world did she steal from you? Seems she doesn't plan on answering that. My own black market animals. But we've no reason to turn her down. We should accept her help. Okay, Mr. Yashiki, let's get back to H Elementary. New info. Strange colleague. Let me see how this works. I can partner with anybody. Ugh. I have to partner with each person to see what happens. Her spirit power is probably freaking ridiculous. Yeah, 12. Power is 6. Intelligence is 12. Dexterity is a little lower, 9. Power 7. Intelligence 14. Spirit power is the same. Dexterity is very slightly less. I wonder if it matters who I go with. But I'll cross that bridge later. This is actually a pretty good stopping point, so I'm going to save. Unfortunately, I can't talk to the doll. I really wonder how we're going to end the chapter. Like, is it okay to rest? Like, I guess I'll just have to make the decision on my own without the doll asking me if I want to go to bed, which is kind of too bad, but I guess it is what it is. Winterburn, do these stats matter at all? Once, with that reporter woman in the forest. Like, that was it. Otherwise, I don't know. The idol was able to help us open the manhole. I don't know, like, I mean, she was the only person we could have possibly been with at the time, but that maybe could have been something. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, this is where I'm going to cut it off. Thank you very much for joining the stream, and have a wonderful night.